Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Alright, welcome everyone. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of uh, A Rose for Emily. It's an adaptation of a short story by William Faulkner. So it is brought to life by our talented director here, Lyndon Chabaks, in his new short film. So today we are joined by both of the main cast and the director himself. So before we start the interview, can you guys introduce yourself?
So my name is Lyndon Chakbak. I'm the director of this short film.
And my name is Maya. I feel as Emily in the short film.
My name is James and I play as Homer in the short film.
So without wasting any time, let's start with the director himself. Let's start with you, director Shabak. Why did you choose to adapt this story?
Well, the short story has always adorned the mystery, the Southern Gothic tone, and Emily's tragic isolation. I feel it had a rich emotional depth that could translate visually. The decaying house, the whisper of the townsfolk, and revealing of secret. It's so cinematic goal, And also, I choose to adapt the story because I want to honor Faulkner literature. That's why I choose to adapt the story.
Thank you. So Emily, so your character is like the heart of this story, right? So
Yeah.
how would you describe her?
So again, my name is Mayana, and I play Emily in the short film. So for me, it's a little bit challenging because in real life, everyone know me as a cheerful and friendly person, but in the short film, I play role as a very lonely person, which is the Emily, the character of the story. She's isolated in the house all day, and if you guys watch this movie after this, you guys can see the isolation is everything in this short film. So because of that, it's very struggle for me to play a role for this character.
For the for the characteristic.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
I'm very nervous.
yeah, so exactly for the Emily's character, we emphasize her separation from outside world by showing her, which is Emily, in the dark, enclosed space. So I asked my lighting team to set a low-key lighting to convey Emily emotion.
So Homer, you're quite a contrast to Emily. How did you like approach your character?
Uh, for me, I'm more lively, but that liveliness has some shadows in it. For example, in the Faulkner original short story, it's different. It's different with this short film.
Yeah, yes.
Uh, but in the film, my charm is there, but there's some sort of tensions. For example, the scene in the parlor, we play warmly, but the audience know that something is off.
It's like this character said in his heart that I'm not going to marry this girl. So that's for the example that.
So and what about you, Emily? Like what about the conflicts in the story? Would you like say yours is more like internal or external?
Actually, it's both. There's a internal and also have a external conflict in the short term, which is for I talk about the internal first. For the internal conflict, Emily is very struggle with a lost father and Homer also. And for the external conflict, she's battle with the judgment of the town, which is the villagers watching every movement of the Emily. Because of that, there's a tension of the character. Yeah.
And we keep drag the tension until the end of the story.
Yeah.
And when we talk about conflict, there's also a conflict, internal conflict, Homer internal conflict, where we also want Homer conflict visible. As you can see in the film, he kind of hesitate to have a commitment with Emily, where we highlight it in the pause, in his the pause in his dialogue, his action, but we just show it in a subtle way. It's different. In a short story, they do not did that, but we did that to make Homer's character feel more alive and more engaging.
To attract the audience.
Yeah.
Now, Tims, what do you feel? What do you feel like the strongest ones here?
For me, things I can say the stronger from the Faulkner short story is isolation and loneliness. But what do I add is belonging. That I add belonging in the scenes where they touch each other in the house after they going to they uh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. After they end up their they end up their date in the Emily's house and they touch each other. So that's the belonging terms, as you can see. So why do I choose to add these things? Because to make the tragedy feel more personal. That's why I add this term. But we still respect Faulkner literature, so that's why we keep the same core themes, which is isolation and loneliness. Yeah. So that's all about themes.
Right, so, based on the film, the setting plays a huge role in that huge Gothic film, right? So, what did you design it the way you did?
The cotton Gothic atmosphere is the DNA of the short story. The grand but decaying house, the stagnant heat, the quiet street, it's all create modes and it's all create modes of slow suffocation, you know. We keep that things and we want the audience to feel the weight of time pressing down on Emily's home, which is Emily's home is the main setting in the story. But in a short story, they conveyed it in a long narrative. They use a narrator to convey it, but we convey it by visually. That's what we did.
Right, okay, guys. So that's very interesting. So we'll move on to our next segment where we are going to break down the plot and the movie itself. Now, let's start plot, director. Can you walk us can you walk us through how would you approach it?
So we use five-tet triangle to structure this short film. So let's go to the exposition first. For the exposition, Emily's father was died, and rising action when he start have a relationship with Homer, and in the climax, when Homer start disappear, and the following action when Emily's die, and in the ending it's about the discovery in Emily's home.
The discovery of Homer.
So in the ending, the discovery of in Emily's house. That's the ending. And the timeline. So in a short story, Faulkner used a non-linear approach, but in a short film, I prefer to use linear approach. So it is easier
Wait,
for the
director.
what? Yes.
See?
Oh, how about the lighting?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, we like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So back to our topic. Okay, so it's about the timeline and the style, right? Okay, so Faulkner use non-linear style, but I prefer to use linear style because it is easier for the audience to follow the plot and structure, everything so on. But I still honor Faulkner style. I just keep a few flashback, but not a lot. But the style is still linear.
So let's touch on the atmosphere, tone, and the mood. So Emily, how did that affect your?
When we talk about the mood, tone, and visual in this short film, The mood is heavy and tense, and the tone is very tragic, but also quite rebellious, which is I have to balance between being fragile and determined. The visual also helped me, like a milk color. They are almost feel like I'm the another character in the story.
So, in a short story, the narrator explained the characteristic of Emily, but in this short film, rather than narrator convey the characteristic, Emily herself need to act it out to show the characteristic. So, do you have anything to say?
And the language versus visual.
Yeah.
In the story, Furnace words paint the decay, but in the film, visual do most of that.
Yes.
Of that work. You see,
Visual.
dust notes, film wallpaper, things that.
Quite nice.
Yeah. Thank you for completing.
It's like the things that words cannot explain. We put something that only visual can explain it, not the words.
So before we end the interviews, what do you guys feel working with your beloved co-stars and your directors? Like, what do you feel like collaborating with them? So is there like something fun behind the scene happen that we as an audience will be want to know about?
Okay, for me, I'm very happy to working at this production because our director is very kind and very understand as well, right, Homer?
Yes.
Yeah,
Indeed.
yeah, and for the audience, I hope you guys enjoy to watching our new short film because it's a very have a lot of like what
Really?
moral and
Yes. And the best thing in the short film is the ending, because something revealed.
yeah.
So if you want to know what the
You
ending
guys need to watch it because there's a very a lot of plot twist. You guys need to guess like who's the killer, who's the die in the short film, and how about you, Jens? How?
Not so many things like that I could talk about. But the relationship between me and the actress and the director,
You mean the chemistry?
yeah, the relationship and the chemistry, we get to the chemistry.
Yeah.
You relax, right?
Okay.
We get to the chemistry.
Okay.
Relationship is good, the director is good. He's a easygoing person, so it's not so hard to be directed by him. And for Mariana, the chemistry is there, but
A little bit challenging because you always fight in the set because
she always hit me for no reason. That's the difficulty that we have.
you move like a personal, huh, James?
But it's personal, but still, so that's it lah.
Okay, enough.
As you can see, they can be
Okay, so we call for the interview. Last word from director.
So don't forget to watch the short film.
Yes.
That's it.
We release the date later. We hope you guys enjoy our film, short film.
Yeah.
And you?
So do you have anything to say?
And for you, thank you for inviting us. We are very appreciate it.
So that's great. Thank you all for joining.
So look at the camera. Bye. Say guys. Try. Nanti cakap Nazri. Kau janganlah bunyi-bunyi kucing lah.
Grammatical.
Kau kentut Sekejap, nanti.
Track. So tak boleh lah. Yeah.
Or a
Kejap.